the side.
Hello, everybody. This is AL Thick Madame, and Cinnamon Sugar is up under here. Y'all, I done took my Bantu knots down, and I will probably, knowing me, I'm just gonna cut it out and wash it. And well, if I wash it today, because I might just cut them out and then wash it when I know I'm really gonna actually do something to my hair. I don't know what I want to do to it. 1 minute I want lemonade braids. The next minute I want some more of it don't matter if it's a knotless braid or a regular traditional type of braid or what's the other one? Fulani. I be wanting all of it. I'm just saying I be wanting every single last one of them. I don't know which one I really want. I even want to do twists. They're like pretty much the same size as these. And I know that's going to be time consuming. And even though I should be able to do certain things to lessen the chance or pretty much kind of stop the possibility of me being in pain when that happens, because whenever I do that, no matter what, whenever I do twists, even if it's kinky twists or regular twists that I could use with straighter hair, my wrist, it'll be a knot in my wrist. My wrist will lock up on me, and if it don't lock up, if my hand don't lock up and do all that, it does other things like cramp really, really bad. It's as if I'm having a Charlie horse in my wrist. That is one of the most painful things I ever felt in my life. I can't. So, I don't know how I'm going to go about it. I really don't know what I want to do, because I want it to be in a protective style that I can put up off of me or pin up off of me. But most people look at me and be like, girl, you getting braids, but you'll never wear them down. 99% of the time I don't. I could very well braid my hair up again, and it's going to be pinned up yet again. I don't care if it's cold outside, hot outside, or right. I don't care. I'm not doing it. It's going to be in a bun. It's going to be braided up in some type of a braid, or it's going to be twisted up and pinned up off of me. I don't know. That's just the way I like to do it. So in the meantime, in between time, I don't know what I want to do, because I be wanting 17 million hairstyles at the same time. I want locks. Like, I got hair right now to do like burgundy locks. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, y'all. Y'all don't understand. The old me has crept all the way back in. Talking about creeping in, she's here now. And so I'm always very indecisive. Shoot, I might want to do micro braids. I don't know what I want to do. I might want to do micro twist or micro regular knotless braids or something like that. I don't know. Like, I really have been tempted to do the micro knotless braids. And I know how I am. And this time I rushed. So to me, the parts aren't as great as they could have been, because I was trying to rush, because I wanted to still enjoy my time off. So yeah, but anyway, I done rambled on about that. Let me go ahead and get into the things that's going on. So I'm on my way home. I'm not going to go walking today, as I've already told y'all before. I'm tired, and I need to let my foot heal anyway, because I get really, really peel happy when I do foot peels. And this time I really went overboard, and I'm not going to be able to stand or walk the way that I would normally walk for more than 30 minutes to an hour, if that. I don't even know how I was able to get all the walking in I did the other day, but I did it. And again, I don't know how, but it happened. I got to walk in, even though I walked at work, but I was disappointed a little bit because I wanted to walk longer. The best that we've done so far, or at least to me, the best that has happened has been us walking for day one. I don't know why. I spoke to the lady today. She came in, my friend, she came in today to work. Today was her half day. So she gets off 2 hours before me anyway. And today was her half day, so she still got off 2 hours before me. And so she ended up going walking. And she went walking with this other woman who used to work there long before I ever came. And it kind of feels weird to me, and I kind of feel some type of way, and I'm trying not to feel some type of way, because I'm never gonna impede upon anybody doing anything they need to do or should be doing, which is, keeping up with their health and moving. So before, most recently, we started walking, they were walking, and it had been years. This woman had all kinds of medical conditions and things had been going on with her. And I think I was told she had Crohn's disease, all kinds of stuff going on. She no longer can work, and I think now she gets disability or something. And she has a husband, so she does not have to work. So she is available as early as possible to go walking. I can't do that unless it's on my off day. And right now, since I'm still working there, my only off day for sure, for certain, is always going to be on Mondays, as long as I can always get my foot in the door to be able to, volunteer or be assigned to work on Sundays. I don't like working straight time on my days off. Therefore, y'all need to figure it out, bump somebody, do what you need to do so I can work and get my extra money. So, speaking of, it seems as though I'm actually going to get my days off this week. I'm going to keep my fingers, toes, and everything else crossed and hope that is going to stand, because my partner's not here. The side heifer ain't here, because, I told y'all 99% of the time when the married man take off, she takes off either the whole time that he takes off or she takes off the last half. Today was her first day. So this is the last half of the vacation time that she's using, because he out of town with his wife. So he's spending time with his wife and kids. And so she gonna spend the last half of it whenever she can steal a few moments with him to go screw him on days that she's wasted and taking off. I'm not finna use none of my PTO or none of that on a dusty man. Sorry, I'm not doing it. Not a dusty man that ain't my husband. If you're a dusty man, you're just a random dusty man, and you're someone who's not my husband. I'm not trying to refer to somebody's husband as being dusty, meaning my husband if I were to be married. No, I'm saying in general, I'm not finna do nothing for no random dusty man when I'm a side. You're a side heifer. You're a side heifer. Like, girl, don't you want better for yourself? But anyway, apparently she don't, so whatever. So my friend, I don't know if this is an undercover sheriff behind me or not. I really don't care. I'm going the speed limit, so he can't do nothing to me. And it would be nice if it was the one that had his eye on me when I went down there to the place where I have to go, where all of them congregate, and I had to pay a speeding ticket, and he was eyeing me. And I was like, because he was fine, though. When he ain't going to sit up here and lie, that man was fine. So I'm about to be at the house momentarily, but I think this is a sheriff. Especially if he come this way, he probably a sheriff. Yep, he a sheriff. So anyway, most people don't ride around it. I mean, people have that vehicle, but I think that that's an undercover sheriff or whatever. Unmarked car that a sheriff is driving, so whatever. So anyway, y'all, back to what I was talking about. So I overheard the guy that I told y'all about, who said that we have sexual chemistry and all this other stuff, right? Overheard him talking, and I'm just like, he don't understand how deep his voice is and how his voice carries. And I thought he would, because of what he was saying, I thought he would have said it lower, and he didn't. And so I heard the whole conversation. The conversation was that he really wants to find a woman, which I was shocked that he said woman and not women. But I think that the person he was venting to, so to speak, didn't know what his preference, what it is that he wants fully, if he could have it his way. But the gist of everything was that he feels as though the conversations aren't what they need to be with the women that are around here, which I get, because a lot of the women around here, oh Lord, what's going on here? Not the Amber Lambs. Not the Amber Lambs. Now, if y'all were over here yesterday, I told y'all that the police was right here. I don't know what they was over there for, but they had it loaded down yesterday. And they right here right now, too. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why did he park so close to right here? But here go the Amber Lambs. I hope they are all right. So, turn my car off. Open this door for this bus come. So, I overheard his conversation, and he was saying that it's like people are entertained and live for conversations with him, but he doesn't feel the same way about the women that he's attracted to or whatever, that he, would like to have more than just, I guess, hey, how you doing? Basic conversations with. So I was like, oh. And I mean, I don't feel like necessarily I was included in that group, because As I've already told everybody else and their mama, I'm single and not looking. The sexual chemistry is definitely there. And when we've had conversations, they've been so deep to him that he over here going back from break late because he's shocked that I know what I know. And I'm just like, you ain't the only one who know about this. You ain't the only one. And it's not just sexual conversations that we have had. So, we talk about the alkaline lifestyle. We talk about I'm talking about, we've been able to talk about several different things. So I'm saying to myself, I know he ain't talking about me. I know he ain't including me in the group of women that he talking about this Ryan here, this from here, or whatever, because he's from the same state that essentially the not so divorced man is from. Even though they both have ties, it's like their situation is the same. It's like they were from here, but they spent most of their time there, and their accent is obviously from there. And it's like, dang, most of your time must have been spent there. So okay then, But so she asked him, the person that he was venting to, she asked him, well, do you think that if you went home that you would find what you were looking for? He was like, oh yeah, most definitely. But he's saying that he wouldn't move back home because the money ain't right. Now, she was shocked because of where it is for him to say that. And you would think that there is a lot of money, but it's like you got to think of the cost of living and all that stuff. The cost of living where he's from is much higher, way higher than what it is here. And he is putting one of his children through school right now. So he's not going to have the money to spare. He would have enough money to like send it back, but like he'd be living in a shoebox or homeless on the street if he was going to be able to do all of that. If he even thought of going back home to work and have a woman there or whatever, unless he was going to be living off of her. And I'm definitely not here for nothing like that. Not here for the foolishness. I want better for myself. Sorry. Oh Lord, they bringing out the gurney Jesus. I don't know what's going on. So, but yeah, as far as he is concerned, y'all, I think that I am going to go somewhere and sit down. And I'm not even going to let sex go down if I can hold out. I'm going to try to hold out. I am very weak. I ain't going to lie to you. The flesh is weak. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I'll be right back. My friend is calling me. Hey, y'all, I'm back. So she probably going to call me right back. But I'm going to keep on talking. And so she was just asking me about what happened with old boy who I have the sexual chemistry with or whatever. But anyway, I don't know where I left off. But like I said, I'm going to be done. I'm not gonna deal with him. And it's funny because the guy that I call my little yeah with the yeah, he trying to get me to come out this weekend. He want to see me, and I'm just like, even if I don't do none of my hair, I don't think I'm gonna do it. And I mean, my sex drive is through the roof, and I'm just like, nope. I'm gonna try to go somewhere and sit down. I really might go ahead and put myself in retirement, sex wise. Because the thing is, hopefully, especially if you're new here, let me enlighten you. I'm not a thought. I'm really not. I used to be somebody who was not the slightest bit interested in sex. And I got with my ex, who we were together for 10 years. And after being together, we were in a relationship from 2009 until 2012. And in 2012, the beginning of 2012 was the first time I had a vaginal orgasm ever in my life. I started having sex consensually in 2002. Okay? So yeah, it took 10 years for me to first have a vaginal orgasm. And I know y'all probably like, girl, what is going on? Look, Freaky Friday. Is it Friday? What's today? Friday? Yep, I'm calling this Freaky Friday. Well, whatever. I thought today was Friday. Y'all, I'm over here getting my days confused too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought today was Friday. I got real excited. But I do have 2 days left in the work week, so. But anyway, y'all, Thursday or some child, I don't know. I'm gonna try to go ahead and make it do what it need to do. But it was just to the point where that was just something that was not high on my list of things to do. It just didn't interest me. And I already know that a major part of that was because I had been sexually assaulted, got raped twice in my life, had gotten molested. All these things had happened to me, and it closed all of that off for me. I was not here for nothing. It was to the point where I was deeply, madly in love with my ex. Like, this is when I really knew that it was an issue. My ex that I told y'all about, that's from Huntsville, Alabama. He would try to touch me. And I wouldn't even be in a nasty place. And then, like, I didn't even want him to even suggestively seem like he was going anywhere near any part of my body outside of, like, maybe my hand or something. Like, I don't do it. It was just like, oh no, I was already like this. Like, it was terrible. Like, that's how messed up I had become because of what I had gone through. It had traumatized me that bad, and I didn't know that something like that would cross over into my personal life with people who I thought that at some point we would, become married. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that was gonna cross over into my dating life, but it did. But yeah, y'all, even though I have a sex drive, I'm gonna have to go somewhere and sit down. I'm gonna have to do like I've done in the past to ignore it, which is to just fill my life with a lot of working and a lot of hobbies. When COVID happened, it kind of shut a lot of stuff down. So the main thing that I would do was go to the movies. I don't mind going to the movies by myself. So even though I have friends and things now, it's, still important for me to know that I can still do certain things by myself, even though I don't necessarily want to, but it just depends on the moment. But yeah, when it comes to sex, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in retirement for real. I'm gonna just be done, because I know that I would be an amazing wife. I know I would be. There are certain things that are a given that I would be able to provide that they themselves can provide for themselves, but I'm me. And so it would be another level. The basic things that they could do for themselves, I could do for them, and we could share certain responsibilities and all of that or whatever. But y'all, I just know that I would have been an amazing wife. I just don't see myself getting married anymore. I used to see it as clear as day, but now I don't see it, which means I won't be having any children. And it makes me sad, but I just live vicariously through my friends, and they have thriving relationships, and I hope to be at one of my friends' weddings within the next 2 years. And I'm probably going to be a bridesmaid, and that'll be the first time in my life I've been a bridesmaid. So I'm going to definitely have to get to working on my body for real. I'm going to definitely have to make sure I get to eating the way I need to eat so that I can be where I need to be and look how I need to look in these pictures. So yeah, I try to look at the positive side of everything, even though this is something that is very sad to me, because I know when I'm with somebody I love very, very hard, I go up for you. I find a way to do whatever it is I know I need to do, or whatever it is that I want to do for you. I figure out how to get it done, do it, whatever. Like, I'm constantly always like, oh my gosh, I want to make sure that they're okay. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure that I get this for them, do this for them. I'm thinking of them constantly, because I usually become that madly in love with a person, and I love them that much. Anyway, I don't know if there are other plans on the horizon. I don't have the slightest clue about it. There is no inkling of it. I don't see any signs of it, and it's okay. It's all right. All of us don't end up having that happily ever after, but hopefully I will at least get back into social work, and that'll be what my first love, I guess, will have to be. So speaking of work, tell me why my friend that works there, I saw him and he was like, oh, let me move this. So he does stuff as it pertains to the schedules and stuff now. So he was like, oh, let me take this down. It was like a draft for today that already happened on my shift. So he wanted to go ahead and take it off or whatever. Like, he's very meticulous when it comes to stuff like that. So he was like, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. How you doing? So he immediately starts telling me that the friend that I thought I had or whatever, that she keeps reached out to him again on Facebook this time, not through the text message, on Facebook, and was like, oh, well, I'm trying to get on. She still ain't been able to get on, y'all. And she was like, oh, well, I applied for this particular job. And he was like, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You ain't going to get that job. That particular job they have at my job is reserved for only men, and that they've never had women do that particular job. So you might well go ahead and hang it up flat screen when it comes to that. And once I thought about it, I was like, yeah, every time I hear anybody on the radio in reference to that job, it's always men. And so it is what it is. Even though we should be able to do anything, they ain't gonna let up. There are some jobs they do not let up on certain positions. They don't let the women do. It is what it is. Even though I've definitely seen it at other jobs. So he was like, they just hired all these people. Like, they have a whole, y'all, when I tell y'all, they've started taking pictures of people and putting them up. So they made this big old collage of people with their names up there and what their departments, well, what they're going to be doing, their titles and all that. Man, we got so many people now. If it ain't no hiring from within type of a position, she ain't going to be able to get it. And so he was like, she should have applied. When you sent her that picture, I told y'all, he told me to go and take a picture of it. And then he told me to take a picture of it and send it to her. And I did. And she got on there and was like, I'm good or whatever, y'all. If I think about it, I will scroll up to the message, screenshot it so y'all can see. I'm just going to not, obviously show y'all what the job was. But I'm going to show y'all what her response was. Or I'll type out what her response was. But she basically was like, I'm good. I'm trying to get away from this place anyway. Or something like that. And I might not be able to even tell y'all that much because she's going to put the exact city, I think. But she was like, yeah, she was like, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I'm just, like, she said it and it was dry and kind of nasty. I was like, it's just a way that she never talks to me. It was like really, really dry. And I was just like, okay. I was like, and I mean, I led with, he told me to take a picture and send it to you. And he tells me to do that every time. Every single time we had this mass hiring, he always tells me to send it to her. And this last time was the last time I talked to her about it. And she was real dry. So he over here spilling tea, not knowing that I don't even talk to her. I haven't talked to her in a month and a half. And I'm not reaching out to her first if anything happens. She hasn't unfriended me and she hasn't unfollowed me. None of that. So it is what it is. But I'm not overextending myself for folks no more. I'm not going to do the most to remain present in somebody's life when it's becoming painfully obvious that you have decided that you want to have an issue or you want to act funny and speak when you want to speak and all that. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for, fair weather friends. I ain't got time for it. And I never would have thought that she would have been one of those, but it is what it is. So I just don't bring her up. And whenever she's brought up, it's because he brings her up and he tells me what's been said. And I'm like, I just be like, okay. I still don't say nothing to him about, we don't talk. I don't say nothing because I know him. He gonna try to figure out why. And he gonna go to her and talk to her. And I'm be like, Lord, here we go. Don't want to hear it. So it is what it is. But anyway, speaking of jobs yet again, so I'm gonna try to apply some more to some jobs because I don't have time for these folks. If I had it my way, before the end of this month, I will be somewhere else, or at least I'll start on the 1st of next month because I got to get up out of here. I'm tired of these people. When I tell y'all, I become more and more disgusted with each passing day that I spend there. And it just pisses me off. It just, child, and then tell me why when I was on the phone with my friend just a minute ago, she asked one of the people who interviewed me initially, how long had he been working there? As of right now, this man's been working there 8 months. Ain't never worked there before, been working there 8 months. I've been there 3 years. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm just saying they do what they want to do and set it off for who they want to set it off for, and I'm just like, whatever. I didn't do nothing today, and I thoroughly enjoyed that because they are setting me up to work the mule out of me tomorrow and the day after. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we gonna see. But hopefully, everything will still go okay. I'm definitely not gonna be walking tomorrow or the day after because it's gonna be too much going on. I might need to hurry up, go ahead and get in the house for real. Eat my food, whatever I'm gonna eat, and make sure that I go on ahead and do what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat and come right back. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I meant to go over there first, but it's alright. But yeah, she probably gonna call me back in a few minutes anyway. But I'm trying to remember what else I want to talk to y'all about. Excuse me, y'all. Oh y'all, I'm so excited. So for those of y'all who don't know this, I'm very into perfumes. And I have a couple of things coming to me, and I'm very excited. Hopefully I will fall in love. There are a few things that I'm reading up on, and I'm excited about that as well. Excuse me. So we're gonna see how it go. Excuse me. But yeah, it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow, but like it's an hour away right now. And it was an hour away long before I got off work. So they might deliver it tomorrow. I mean, today. It just depends on how fast they get here because they are finished putting everything in there by 11 a.m. And right now it's 8:45. So I don't know. But the thing is, the good thing about it is where, oh, okay. Where I get my P.O. box where my P.O. box is located, excuse me. I'm getting a little delirious because I haven't eaten. Where the P.O. box is, it's a situation where everything is funneled straight to that one first. So if it was somewhere else, they would have had to have a carrier to take it to a whole other facility and all of that. But yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm gonna get it either today or tomorrow. It's gonna be delivered today or tomorrow. I think y'all didn't see my shoes because I ended up doing another video, but I'll show y'all another day. There's some really cute Crocs that I got. I have more than enough Crocs. I don't need no more. And they left out one of my charms. Oh, here you go. Oh, Lord, I was finna go off on the people. I thought that one of my charms weren't in there. This is one of them. But my other ones are just saying I love. And, oh, I can show y'all this. It don't matter. These. I love strawberries, and so I actually put them on there, and I'm gonna have to get me some more of them and some actual strawberries. I'm gonna put this on some of my other Crocs that are gonna be colorful. Probably these. I wear these all the time. Wait a minute. These. So I'll probably put this on this one or whatever. So one of my other pairs, because I do have the ones that your toes are out. So once I'm done with my foot peeling situation, I'm gonna paint my toes. I don't know if it's gonna be gel polish or real polish, I don't know, but I'm gonna do that and have my toes out and keep my feet greased up, moisturized and whatnot. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. For somebody who ain't did nothing, I'm tired, but they gonna work the meal out of me tomorrow. They ain't gotta worry about it. I'm gonna give me some good sleep. Y'all pray for me. Pray that I'll be able to get my days off. As of right now, I will be able to. I'm really, really hopeful that I'll get them off because it's really gonna be a miracle. It's really gonna be a miracle, and we gonna see. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now. I need to go get me something to eat. I'm starving, y'all. My friend texted me and told me that she's at her son's house and that she'll call me back later, so I'm not really worried about that. But she know I'm gonna be up for a good little while, unless I fall asleep. My mom is doing all right. She had a great Mother's Day. My sister had an amazing birthday. Y'all, I've been wanting to cuss people out without cussing about because I don't cuss. Because my sister normally don't do social media, but she gave me permission to post pictures of her or whatever once she got her locks. She has sister locks. And so I was like, ooh, I had to jump at the chance. So ever since then, I post her from time to time. And so I posted her for her birthday, and I was like, it's a real G's birthday today. It's a real gangster's birthday today. And she had to work. She was on the bench. She had some dockets that she had to complete that morning and that afternoon. So she was on the bench all day. And hopefully she will enjoy her weekend off. I hope she'll be off this weekend. She's had a lot of stuff going on with her cases. One of her clients got killed. Like I told y'all the other day. She put them in a facility. Their mama put up the house or whatever they did to get the bail. Got him out. He got killed. And I'm just like, why do y'all do this? Like, child, I really need to know what everybody's fascination is with this car. Oh, I wish I could tell y'all what this car was, because the side had forgot it. Everybody, their mama got it. And I'm just like, anyway, y'all, let me go. I know y'all like, girl, shut up. I know, I'm so sorry. But anyway, I'm going to go get me something to eat and come back to the house and relax and try to finish watching my Lone Star episodes, because I kept falling asleep on them yesterday. I was so tired. Then I'm going to watch me some more Shameless. And then hopefully I will be all right, and then go ahead and go to sleep. Y'all have an amazing day. Be safe out there. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.